Hello, hello. Welcome to an upper body workout, part of the 25-5-25 challenge, but it works really well as a standalone workout too. So today we are going to be working upper body, and that's typically considered waist up in my workouts. Now, because I say waist up, and we know that our core musculature is pretty much everything from our knees to our shoulders, just not including, our head, our extremities, maybe the bottoms of our feet. We can't help but get some core workout as well. So sometimes I'm asked, okay, you have upper body, lower body, you have endurance, you have intervals, you have flexibility and balance. Where's the core? And I say it's part of your whole body. If you are doing these workouts correctly, even when you are sprinting, you are working your core. So there's absolutely core built into these strength workouts, but today we are focusing on the upper half of our body. So that being said, I like to be a little bit barefoot. You don't have to be barefoot. I think that working our foot muscles is just important, and I'm comfortable barefoot, and I have the medical clearance to be barefoot. If that's different for you, or you have a different surface that you're not comfortable on, feel free to have your shoes on. I just wanted you to know why I'm barefoot, and you'll see me barefoot in other videos as well. Not on the bike. That hurts my feet. So let's take our arms first right overhead, and we're going to work into a little bit of lateral bend. Releasing one hand to our waist and leaning over as far as we're comfortable. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, leaning over as far as we're comfortable. By the way, if we haven't met, my name is Gretchen. Make sure you subscribe to this channel as well, because you will get a lot of updates about free workouts that we do here, some of them live. That's always fun. Exhale and inhale. Just kind of reminding the body that we're here and we're working and to wake up. Beautiful. Now, notice if I have a mat out, we are going to go onto the floor. If you need to pause and grab a mat, if you didn't already get that out, go ahead. But we're going to use this mat as like a little runway. So inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees slightly, arms out, dive forward. Now from here, we're going to crawl all the way to the end. Bend your knees as much as you need to walk your hands out. Crawling out, holding, and then drop your knees down. You have a little bit of an incline. It's okay if the bottom's up a little bit. This isn't, the same as a, quote, modified plank. So from here, tap your elbows down and up. This is all still part of our warm-up, tapping our elbows down. That's it. Let's do 3 more. You don't have to be with me. This is not a particular number. On that last one, let's bring our knees in until we're in quadruped. So everything's even. Elbows are underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips. We're going to rotate our upper body. So let's take one arm, tap it across, and then rotate it up to the sky. Again, tap it across. Now just remember which arm you're doing, because we're going to do a little crawl in between. We're going to do 5 total rotations. So this is 4 for me. And this is 5. Good. Hands below shoulders. Legs up. Bend the knees a little and start to crawl back in. Coming all the way up. Good. And release. You're going to see that one again, but for now, let's do a little bit of rotation through the upper body. So instead of overhead, our hands are out to the side. We're going to reach back. Coming in, bring your hands this time to our shoulders. Reach back, hands to shoulders. Reaching and bringing it in. Let's do one more each way. Lovely. Release. Going back to the crawl out. Here we go. Arms up. Bend the knees. Walking ourselves out. Bring the knees down. Good. So this is somewhere in between like the variation of plank with our knees down and a quadruped. When you're ready, elbow tap. Again, we're not really counting these. Make sure that we're spreading our fingers out nice and wide. Push not just through the heel of our hands, but let the whole hand be a part of the support. It's really important. Nice. And let's move into rotation. So I'm going to turn to face you this time just to kind of see what's up. So this rotation, it's your other arm, whichever arm it wasn't. So it rolls through and then reaches. And we do 5 of these. Taking it through and reaching it up. Good. Take your time. This is about increasing range of motion, warming up the upper body. I think this is 5. Well, as long as you've done your 5, you're good to go. Beautiful. Sit back, shake it off. We're going to do a little set of push-ups and tricep dips, and I want to show you plenty of variations. So your first time doing this workout, I want you to just try them all with me. Then pick the one that's going to work for you today, right? It might be different every single day. But you can come back to this workout, and as part of the 25-5-25 challenge, you will come back to it a couple times. Starting with our push-ups. So, I'll face you again. Something that we can do is we want to bring your hands wider than our chest just a little bit and make sure that this middle finger right here is pointed forward. So we're not in, we're not out. Okay? Arms out. Think about push-ups. Think about what we're going to use for our modification. So we might come here with our knees completely off. We might come back into that elbow tap position. So let's start there. It's halfway in between a quadruped and kneeling plank. 10 push-ups. Ready? 10, 9, 8. Good. And you can bring the knees in a little bit more if you need to. 6, or you can bring them a little bit further out if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 10 tricep dips. Now, I have a lovely little bench here that I'm going to do mine on this round. If you want to do them somewhere else, you can do that as well. Hands are on. Slide the bottom off. Elbows, fingertips are forward, elbows go straight back for 10. We have 10, 9. Now, if we want, we can take the feet further out to make it a little bit more difficult, or further in to make it a little easier. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. Okay, so those are about the 2 most traditional tricep dips and push-ups that we can do. If you don't have a place like this, we're going to introduce you to some new tricep dips. Another way to do push-ups is against the wall. I'm going to move lovely Mr. Ball out of the way here because I will show you that in a minute too. So on the wall, hands out wide. If you want to try wall push-ups with me, maybe you didn't last time, we're going to do 8. Legs back. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. 8 triceps dips. What if we don't have that? No worries. Let's get here on the ground. Let's put our fingertips forward, feet flat, and we're just going to bend the elbows. 1, 2. What if we get harder? Lift the hips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely. I'll be honest, with the hips up, it is harder, but it feels a little different on my shoulders. So if that's not going to feel good to you, don't try it. Or try it. If it doesn't feel good, don't keep doing it. All right, you know what we're doing. 10 and 8, now 6. We have 6, 4, 2 left. Last option with the push-ups would be if you have a ball. Mine has some ballast in it. That's what you're hearing. If you have a ball, you can use that for your body. But again, not everybody's going to have a ball, so that's okay. I'll show you even another option. So if you do have a ball, you can just lay on the ball and use that to support. We have 6 push-ups when you're ready. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, this is designed to be no equipment necessary, so no worries if you don't have the ball, but some people just have those exercise balls laying around. I haven't used them in like 6 years. So I'll help you use it. All right, 6 tricep dips. If you have somewhere to do them with me. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving into push-ups. I told you I'd give you one more option. So if you have a very secure lifted place, like you have stairs in your house. Stairs are perfect because you can use them and get lower and lower as you get stronger and stronger. So something like that, or a table in your living room that's really sturdy. Try not to use chairs. They start to kind of fly away from you. But you can also do push-ups at kind of a lower incline. Let's try it. Let's do 4 here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then kind of the beautiful thing about this too is you can flip right around and you're here for tricep dips. Almost done with this series. I know it does get challenging, but I'm giving you a little bit of rest in between. All right, ready for 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Pick your best workout option for these. So find your best push-up option. These are our last 2. I'm going to do these on my toes, challenge myself. Last 2. 1, 2. Did it. Woo. And then 2 tricep dips. Gotta finish here. Gotta finish. Ready? 1 and 2. I don't know why I chose to count down for some of them and up for some, but there you have it. Lovely. Shake the arms out a little bit. A little cross the body. Give them a little bit of love. We're going to move into a little bit of back work. So we're going to be on the ground again. Feel free, because I'm going to be talking a lot about body position, to come down to the ground, get the body position looking at me, and then look away from me while you're doing the actual exercise to keep your body in alignment. All right. Coming down here onto the mat. I know it's upper body day, but we do need to talk about engaging the lower body so that we can work the upper body properly. All the way on here. So on these elbows, let's talk about engaging the lower body. Something I'm pretty passionate about because it does turn on the core. So if we don't do this, we're risking our back hurting, for one. Not necessarily a further back injury, but our back hurting maybe from a pre-existing condition. But we're also not turning on the core. So that I told you earlier where, oh yeah, this works the core and we're always going to get the core, we work this. That's not true if we're not doing the form properly. So I don't know about you, but I want my back to be healthy and my transverse abdominis, or my belly muscles, to do what they're designed to do, which is keep me happy and healthy and strong. All right. Pushing the toes down, the tops of the toes where the shoelaces are, pushing those down, lifting the knees off, squeezing the bottom. That's where our upper body, that is definitely not our upper body. That's where our lower body should stay this whole time. From here, we're going to take right hand. We'll just go together, even if it doesn't look the same. Right hand to our ear, left hand out in front, head faces down, pressing with the feet, engaging the belly. So zipping the belly button in and toward the spinal cord. We're going to rotate to this side for 10. Keeping the toes down. 9. Good. Try to exhale as we lift. Inhale as we lower. Good. Really engaging the side of the body. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. We can relax their head down for a minute if we want. Relax the lower body. I'm up here on my elbows. Just, when you're wearing a mic, you got to make some amends. And I hope the sound works out okay. I know sometimes it fades in and out just a little bit when I'm on my belly here, trying to get the mic sound, but hopefully you can hear me better than if I were to be screaming directly at the camera. Okay, from here, reaching one arm out. So this time it'll be our right arm. Took me a second, didn't it? As long as you're doing opposite side. And then left arm to our ear. Now think about the lower body. Push those tops of toes in, lift the knees, squeeze the bottom. Lifting for 10. It's 10. Exhaling as we lift. Halfway there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Taking a little break. Relaxing the lower body if we need to. Lovely. One more in this position. From here, both hands to the ears. Eyes are on the ground. Engage the lower body. Squeeze the bottom. Zip the belly. This should be helping protect our lower back. If we're doing this and our lower back still hurts, double check your lower body's engaged. Limit your range of motion. And then if you need to do this or skip this portion, maybe that's what you do for now, working toward back strength. When we're ready, exhale as we lift our upper body. Eyes go out just a little bit, but not up. And down. Good. Lift and lower. Lifting, it's not a huge big motion. In fact, our neck is staying pretty neutral. No wrinkles behind our neck. No double chins. Try to pull the belly up off the mat as we lift. That's how tiny it is. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Pressing up and back for a moment. Hopefully you felt that. Hopefully you felt the difference between poking the belly out as you lifted the body up and trying to actually pull the belly away from the mat as you lift up. And if we didn't quite get all the things this time, because there's a lot to focus on, you come back to it again. You'll do it a little better next time. Working into, this move comes from yoga. It's called downward facing dog. From here, our hands come out. I'm going to switch ends because that end got a little sweaty. We're going to reach our hands nice and wide, tuck our toes under, and we're just going to push until our upper body is in this decline position. Notice I bend my knees a little bit here. From here, inhale to plank. If we have to shift our hands and feet, that's fine. Now keep them there. Exhale, down dog. And inhale, plank. We're going to do 3 more like that. Exhale. And inhale, nice and slow. We're about big stretch and shoulder strength. We have 1 more. Good. Dropping the knees. So we're in that variation. I'm going to turn to face you. Stay there. I want you to see what's going on. And you can decide either, let's all do right together. It might look backward to you on screen here, but that's okay. But we're going to climb our arms. We're going to drop to the elbow of our right, elbow of our left, flat right, flat left. That's 1. Down, we're doing 5. Down, up, up. That's 2. Down, up. I'm having to kneel to this. That's 3. Just for the view change. That's 4. So yeah, if you need to bring your knees in, actually, that's totally fine. Down, down, and actually stay down. If you already came up, just come back down. From here, we are going to be in a dolphin plank or elbow plank. Here's why it's called a dolphin plank. When you're ready, we press back the hips again into what's called dolphin. And inhale. Exhale back. And inhale. Ooh, I'm sliding. You might have to go get a towel. Good. All right. After 5, the knees can come down again. Holy moly. I think half my work here is trying not to slip off the mat. When we're ready, left side up, up, down. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And I'm telling you, okay, if you don't believe me about the core, get on a slippy mat. We're going to go up, up, and stop. Up, up, and stop. Whoo, that's it here. Shake it, shake it, shake it. My word, almost done. We have a side plank twist and oblique crunch, just purely like abdominal exercise on both sides. And then we're finished. So from here, we're going to start in almost a mermaid position, but that top leg's going to come over. Okay, so sitting sideways here, and our hand reaches out. Should I go to the other side again? Yeah, I'm going to alternate sides with my sweat. Our hand reaches out. Now, let me show you where our first try will be. And again, once you've done this a couple times, you'll be ready to go. So we're going to do 5 total. Here's our first one. Up, tap, hand to hand. That's a big twist. In and down. Here's our second one. Let's add the push into a plank. Up, and then down, hand to hand. Up, and sit. Yeah, I'm slipping. Here's our third one. This time staying up in between instead of pushing with the legs both times. Up, twist down, in, and lower. Good. 4 and 5. Up, down, in, and lower. Remember, you have lots of options. Number 5, I'll do with you. Up, down, up, and in. Beautiful. Legs come together. Lowering down to the ground. That arm that's down reaches out. From here, a little oblique crunch for 10. Knee to elbow. 1. That's it. There you go. Using this hand to push a little bit, the one down on the ground. Exhales we come up. Halfway there. 6, 7. Good. 2 more. Last one. Same thing on the other side. And then we are done with our upper body day. Holy cow. Legs come around. Just like it sounds in the challenge, 25, 5, 25, the work portion of all of these workouts is only 25 minutes. And again, if you need more information about that challenge, just check out the description. It comes with a whole protocol and these 5 workouts designed specifically to go with that challenge. All right, setting up our lower body, reaching with our upper body. 1, tap our hand, reach up, and lower. Remember the option that has the 2 pushes. Push into side plank, lower down and tap hand, push into side plank, and lower all the way down. Remember that one? What about this one? Up, tap our hand, up, and lower. We have 2 more. Last one. You can mix them up. Just keep them going. Stack the knees. Laying the upper body down. Hand to ear. We've got 10. 10. Almost there. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up to seated. Whew, that's it. Holy cow, that was awesome. I hope that you feel done in your upper body. I hope that you felt good for these 25 minutes, but also challenged. Thanks so much. Join me next time for another really fun workout. My name is Gretchen. It's been great.